Howdy, hot shots. Beaming to you from Not a Financial Advisor land with some not financial advice. It's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, one of your top 72 favorite virtual investment YouTubers. And it's time to flip a coin. Okay, so grab your Tic Tacs because this video is going to be fresh. We've got Ecomi up here. Ecomi is my favorite token. So today we've got Ecomi's on a nice run, 31% up in the last 24 hours. It's going to go over a penny, if not today, probably by Monday with the Uniswap listing. It's going to be enough to pump it. So it's going to go over. It's so close to a penny right now. For those of you wondering why we hit these little sell walls, I'll do another video on it, but basically what's happening is people are just taking profits, right? Like they have some pump in mind. Maybe it's 100%, maybe it's 200%. They set their price and forget it, and they take their profits. If it drops back down far enough, they might buy back again, but they might just be out for good at that point. Who knows? Okay, so we've got our reported circulating supply has been updated on CoinMarketCap. That's huge news for us. So everybody's been wondering how many shares should we be, or how many coins, tokens should we be looking at when we're calculating market cap. You should be looking at that circulating supply because a lot of the other ones will never see the light of day. And even if they do, they're not out right now. So 166 billion, 251 million is how many Ecomi we're looking at circulating right now. That's pretty close to what we would expect because they said to calculate the market cap based on 168 billion circulating supply, but then they kept talking about having burned 2 billion already. So it's very close to what we would have expected. So once it gets to a penny, what is our market cap? Well, I had it figured out over here for us. Based on the price that it was a couple minutes ago, which was 0.009575, just under a penny. So I got 166 billion times 0.009575. We get rounded off to about $1.6 billion for current market cap. Does that mean that it's overvalued? Maybe. With the NFT hype, though, there's absolutely no way that it can't go higher in my mind. Okay, I think it's probably going to go higher. My short-term estimate is that this gets to 3 cents within a month. That's my opinion. I'm not going to be taking profits there. I don't care about 3 cents, okay? I want life-changing money. I don't want a couple $1,000s. I want life-changing money. I'm not going to miss out on what could be the greatest token that I have invested in yet, which I haven't had very many of them, but I've looked at a ton of them, and most of them just shouldn't even exist. Most of them are crap. Most of them are shit. Listen, there's a reason for this one to exist, right? There's a reason to think that this one could be long-term success. And so I'm sticking with it. People are saying it can't go to $1. Do I think it's going to go to $1 this year? No, I don't think it's going to go to $1 this year. Do I think it's possible it goes to $1 this year? Yes, I do think that it's possible that it goes to $1 this year with a bunch of FOMO, a dump of money, and a bunch of people that can't get their tokens sold or listed fast enough to drive the price down. To give us an example of why that kind of stuff happens, I got my GameStop chart here. We've all seen that debacle going on. Now, this was mostly short squeeze. So that's a little bit different than what we see in the token world, but the tokens are deflationary and GameStop isn't. You can actually look and see what the income is for GameStop and know that it's not worth what the market cap became. But with FOMO and a short squeeze, boom, there you have it. So with enough FOMO and enough discovery and a couple good announcements, do I think that Ecomi could pump to over $1? Yeah, I think it's possible during a nice bull run. You got if Bitcoin doubles and Ethereum doubles, and then Ecomi gets a couple good announcements. Is it possible that it goes over $1? Yes. Is it sustainable? No. $166 billion would be the market cap if it went to $1 and stayed there. That's not going to happen. Too many people would have made too much profit. They're going to be selling. There's going to be those sell walls, and it's just not going to happen. So could it go there for a little bit? Yes, it could. As you see here, GameStop went to just under $500, right? What is the 52-week high? 52-week high, it's not showing here. Doesn't matter. Somewhere around $500, which is probably about I don't know, 250 to 500 times what it's actually worth as a company, right? So clearly, it can go to a huge pump, and so could Ecomi. Is Ecomi worth the $1.6 billion market cap that it has right now? I'm not 100% sure because we don't know exactly what their sales are. We would have to sit and figure it out. I think it's definitely going to be worth $1.6 billion in the near future if it isn't yet. And of course, investments are forward looking. So it doesn't surprise me at all that it's already at a penny. Is it going to stay at a penny? I think it probably will. I think once it gets above a penny, barring an actual like crypto winter, crypto crash, I think it's probably going to stay at a penny or above, especially once it starts getting new listings. I mean, think about it. It gets on Uniswap, then it gets on Bittrex, then it gets on Coinbase, then it gets on Binance. I feel like short term, within the next couple months, it's probably going to go to between 3 and 5 cents, and it's probably going to stay there. Is it going to go to $1? It could. I mean, obviously anything is possible, especially in the crypto world, as small as the investment amount is in the crypto world relative to the money in the rest of the world, the way that they're inflating the dollar. If there's a stock market crash and the crypto doesn't crash right away and people move their money over into crypto, yes, it could go to $1. If it goes to $1, I said I was going to hold it past a year, but if it goes to $1, I'm probably going to offload and then wait for it to retrace to buy it back because it's just $1 is just too high of a valuation with that many outstanding shares this early on in the company. What I'm hoping is that it goes over the course of a year and it stays really low. Why do I want it to stay low? Because the lower it is, the more gets burnt when people are buying VeVe collectibles, okay? So anyway, I took the market cap of GameStop just for S's and G's. That's shits and giggles for those of you that don't know what that is. And the high on the market cap was just over $21 billion during that spike. So I took 168 billion shares and I divided that into $21 billion and I came up with 12.5 cents. So you got to figure if Ecomi gets a pump as hard as GameStop, it's going to go over a dime. That's still 10x from these levels, even after fees and everything. So there's still a lot of money to be made just with a standard pump. I don't think it's going to get to $1. I think it's going to be 3 to 5 cents. I think it's going to be a 3 to 5 cent, token for a little while, with pumps probably up to a dime. That's my guess. I don't think it's going to go to $1, but if it does, I can't tell you what to do because I'm not a financial advisor, but I'd tell my great aunt Gertrude, I'd tell her, hey Gag, I think you should probably sell at $1. You can buy it back when it falls back, to 10 to 15 cents, because it seems like after everything's pumped, when it comes back down, it never goes back down as low as it was, but it doesn't stay up there at that peak either. So I tell Gag, hey Gag, I'm selling my tokens at $1. You probably should sell your tokens at $1 too. But if it doesn't hit $1 before it's been a year, then I'm just going to hold past a year for $1 for tax purposes for myself. That only applies to me. That doesn't apply to you. If you want to know how to buy Ecomi, it's using BitForex. I got the link down below for a 30% off of fees. I heard tell, I don't know, I have to do some experimenting. I heard tell that they dropped the withdrawal fee to just one OMI. I'm going to go and check that out today, and I'll have to report back to you. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later.